Na Sarkodie ni feature of Mali.
Oh, I mean it's a very wonderful, I mean, opportunity for any artist to lay his vocal close to a legend like Bob Marley. Over the years, Bob Marley team, say they are embarking on a project, and the project is say not Bob Marley etiasi Africa was one continent and Bob Marley was support. They have a lot of admirers in Africa. In TCC, they want to rekindle that vibe. They want to, I mean, get a lot of connection, that Bob Marley African route, And they're embarking on a project, almost for African artists, to be on, to do a remix. If I were not one of the songs, not why a remix. So that is what they are doing, and it's amazing that Ghana wasn't left out, and it happens to be one of the four bearers of the whole project. And I mean, it's about like 3 years ago, and they got in touch with Sarkodie, and man on Ochusu Stir It Up, which was a Nyoma, a boy, a man, a wife, Rita Mali. And you know, Sarkodie, he had the opportunity to choose other songs, but when it comes to his rap side, it's more about love. I mean, we see Sarkodie lyrics. So,
say Sarkodie akugbe Jamani wo enyom no do.
Na say enyom no, it's a love song if you listen to
the
song. He took the love song so that he can be in himself. And at a point, he wanted to speak rap in English. But the team told him that no, they want that's why they are connecting with him. They want your Chrome Kasa too. They want your country to represent in the song. That's why they even came down to come and shoot the video here. So like they want that connection. And I mean, Obi any project I want to focus. So the focus is not Bob Marley no attorney English area. So I mean that thing came on and Ole in the vocal. And if you check the various international platforms are Omode and Edem Mensah-Tsotorme. I mean, I went on YouTube. I mean, discussing that, play, trying to analyze Sarkodie's lyrics flow near there, and it's about Ghana. I mean, it's a very big win for us because, I mean, a lot of huge platforms. I'm sure whoever is handling Sarkodie's account, platforms they will be tagging them, mentioning them. They will get surprised. And this year, when they check his analytics, I will say they have entered into certain demographics. I mean, the brand Sarkodie, ordinarily, and Kaundu because Bob Marley is one of the greatest, I mean, musicians in the world. I mean, if you're in a catalog, I mean, UNESCO connection, and other things are. And what he stood for in terms of his music is a very huge brand. And to connect with him, you are, through Bob Marley, you reach out to a lot of things. So, I mean, it's a good one. It's a good omen for Ghana music, Africa, and of course for Sarkodie.
Looking at the fact that Bob Marley has passed on for God knows how long, still no nyom tumu an old song we were reviving for it to even get more listenership there. We've had great hits. These legends have passed on. But then Wofima na enyomono wasa.
Yeah.
Na sisi ani create to Throwback Thursday. Nte ya adoma na ya represent wonyom no wo homunum. Do you think that as an industry we are not doing much to push the brands of our legends who have passed on?
I think it's one thing one aspect of the industry we are losing out. As an industry, we need to see that we need to appreciate the copyright laws. I mean, the copyright laws are even saying that not even who your family and other beneficiaries can enjoy of the song at about 77 years. That is how long. So Bob Marley, just recently, look at the streams, monies they got from the streams, and it's going to the family. The money can decide not to work. But that legacy and Sadiano, it's bringing them money. I mean, that is how it has to be. Shannon saying Ebony, social media accounts, I mean, these are some of the Bob Marley's Facebook, social media accounts are working. These are some of the ways you keep the legacy. And yet, you mentioned Justin Bieber, what on a catalog.
For $200 million.
I mean, I don't know why you're 200. It's about time we see music as a property. Anything your friend, intellectual property. It's a property, it's a set dime, it's a set car. But we rather focus on physical properties, leaving that aspect. See, what is Ebony's family doing to keep a legacy? Rather, they were fighting the label. Now, the label also has forgotten that we also invested in this lady.
So I can
we
continue
invested to create the brand, including the name. So why don't we solve the differences? Weighing funny rule, name funny rule, but we have to keep the legacy because when posterity comes up, you should be able to tell posterity that we made a certain young chap, Ebony, reigned in Ghana. But how are you going to keep that? And that is going to go to the credit of Rough Town Records. But you've left it because you are having problems with the family. I mean, it's a business, and there are platforms you can address some of these concerns. Copyright, or this. I mean, we have so many platforms and our forums you can address it. So you don't have to leave it. If you want to keep the legacy, you have to ensure that things are ironed out, will be a playing role, but you keep the legacy because it is what will give you millions. I mean, Ebony, when you keep it alive, some company can come and buy it for synchronization, or they could share movie, or they could share game. Nobody, Emerald Obama, unze wabo sika kesiye, but who say movies too and BBC a pay on back. Yes, they know why they are buying that because obi de beko akoya adverts, not their question. You will get money. I mean, music has so many ways of paying back, and we need to
more convert to 200 million.
Oh, best say your phone to Ghana cities. One year, I brought so blast your phone.
Yeah, Masham.
Your phone, channel phone and blast.
And we are joking in this country over.
I mean, music is a very big business. It's a very, very big business. And start keeping the legacies alive is something we need to pay attention to. I mean, at times, I say, Shane Fire, IGBBC, San on mine, fire service approach. IGBBC.
But then, Memimbisawo.
It's over the family to also a comedy.
A comedy one.
Castro, a woo, yeah.
A dan maybe some question be, but then you packed into one mom answer. And I'm hoping that as we've resumed from the break, we'll get some people from Gamro to the Wobamehen in Shasi. I think Obibini Techi Jr. Ben and Mibisan about na papa. Say if yen to crying shremi artist a film, no royalties, and hen no call. Are there claims on it? One of them will claim. How do we even know the amounts na original or yen naranyan? Na living artist crying die samana mowewu. So if them yemenya na yen to me yen putting in place ye be done the ye who there artist be in you home more ye keep brand alive still.
No, that way there any problem. It's there. It's in the laws. Gamo, it's there.
No, the laws are there, but has it been implemented?
It's working because and you know you check scammer right owners. So a right owner, and definitely who fill the forms now, you are the right owner. You definitely have certain references. Until when the right owner is not there, whoever will like I was say okay insurance, there will be a nest of kin, and I say bibinia, who should we fall on beneficiary. So those things are there when you are filling your form.
No, I'm on 400 cedis.
No, it's not about that. It's about ensuring the right processes are followed.
You interview,
if we continue to think like that way, we will never go on for people to go and register.
Forward?
The way forward is people should, people should follow up. You need to follow up. Because the laws are there.
Things have been formulated. My very own Akable. In fact, it was horrible amount in Mpono. Now, there, somebody who has been in this industry for a very long time. Why Njuma P and Yumanati P. We are taking the girls away. Shemosima Wobon, you mean the way 400.
See, me de bia me can say it to the bia musicians, what they are supposed to do, they don't do. South Africa, they have one of the best collection societies, Samro. Yeah. And if you go to UK, America, France, they have one of the best in the world, but there are reforms all the time. She emra eye kosga a be change be gamo. Emra ye de share no in terms of enyoma ye di nyeska film no. Most of these laws have not changed much. And omo ye and share with Attorney General to implement some changes, because when those changes are not done, your monies will not increase, because those days now ebia ye wo pen drive ni other things are ye bar a buying blank levy at the port no the mamo. When was the last time I was pen drive and I said what you want some CDs on send your money near the amount I know deba some time ago is swati. So the government will not get enough money to give to you as blank levy. And you be sa gamu for make say for some years now a buying blanket levy no the more mono say when you ajeje or port near there anyway in munjeno akofom, because there need to be changes. The musicians wouldn't want to appreciate what happens in their own area and to champion certain causes, but asem see what other sector or continue social media now I hear hashtag, but the things which are of them, they don't care.
They don't care.
And instead of pressurizing activism to ensure government, modifies some of the laws, to inure to their benefits, they will rather go to social media. You're 200, you're 100, but they are not finding why am I getting this? Your blanket levy keeps dwindling, and you want to get more money. How do you get it? Now, the association, over the years, one of their problems is collection and distribution. Collection and distribution. And see, I know me change distribution any kakra, because first, we use quota system, and the quota system is that the amount of years I would do any albums are and degraded no teachers can. But Siciano, they are using the standard system with a little bit of the quota system.
The quota system.
And the international best practice here, they also nipa ye usage into those whose music have been used are because of that normal go into agreement with somebody a third party to log over 200 stations for them. Until they are monitoring airplay, because most of the TV station, radio station, they don't log. I'm sure that's why you radio. You don't log. So you don't help them to know artists are burning your pa. It's a problem. And also na board distribution. Until say you need all those data now. And must catch no basa. Until you pay a third party to do that. And that aside to I face so many another company to collect online because there are a lot of money, a lot of usages of music online, and they are not benefiting from. But now they are doing that with a South African company. That aside, no, making sure say it was the reason that some time ago to say been winning at 20,000, 30,000 because they are trying to reform the system. As the system, we want it to be changed. You know, I mean, we need to be part of the process. You need to say amount for tina bonting normal to SR and no more you never say because of the war you know. Some of their collectors, you know, almost call some of the places to go for money. They don't want to give it to them because they think that the association is not serious. And they don't have a good public image.
But then, a lot of these emerging artists who are coming, are they registering on Gamro? And because of most Manyamaru communities, they don't have the trust in Gamro.
That's a challenge. Some of them are not. You have to learn the rudiments of the profession. Some of them, on the ones when you work studio, or you call it release and in your concoct IPBR. And see, like, in you need identity. Like, there are certain things you need to fix in the song before you release. So that I don't know bet me so you saw YouTuber that identity code this
is yours.
You can find out. You bet me chasing digitally amount. People don't put in that. Oh yeah, and I will release it. I mean, you need to learn the rudiments of the game so that you benefit from every structure available for you. We don't have the best, but kakwana ye we need to ensure we follow the due process to benefit from it.
Edem, before we move from here, next topic, I'm an artist. So, my log monyum all the digital platforms are. Minya miska fi ho pepepe. Time so do the miska ba obe pepepe. Digital platforms ni na area me video da YouTuber minya me payment na de nyina pepe. Why should I worry my head over Gano?
And you need to worry yourself because enyumna waye no intellectual property. Unyansemu na ode nyum enyum no. Na sa enyum no yesi ubetimi edi hu over 70 years. Inti akoye te say senate. Sa breya nwan honden. Ebia brimbim ba o wan honden sa. Inti o se utimi nya bibi de to as nsiechi ba e de bon ho ban. Na oko join Gamro no Gamro no ebe make sure say baby a ye yiso ndwom no wo mebe kwa akodi hu ska e de abro say one join ni Gamro anya Gamro nkran there were other collection society there are artists here who are part of Samro ebinim so other collection organization even out of Africa. So one join here it means you are only collection society it means you are losing out baby a ye use like hotels, among from the transport sector, restaurants, media house, TV, radio stations. Some kofona ye bon jumnia. One call register or Gamro and now a certain collection society beer ye be use free. Ye ni hanomo ena fan milk eco use Reggie and Bully.
Yeah. They
came to Gamro Kojom Sikano. Collection society outside. It was a huge money. Only collection society. They Sawa Drina or Cobre, ye Koda studio, a Cobre, ye Tron, Uko Fiekra, na in Tontuma Rio.
Why malaria?
The wound never quite cash it out. Or say, Bana best sign will write, Mammy. Namin Kodi Jew Sikamo. Where's we ask them? I'll say a thing. Who if you're calling to Sika Brono? Why should it be a problem? You're saying I'm not doing same kind. So you have your digital distributors. You have to sign on to a collection society, either in Ghana or outside Ghana, so that they also take monies where your music have been used, so that you become the rich person you want to or get more money to put in your craft, especially in an area most of artists are independent artists.
In an area most of the artists here independent artists. There's a lot for us to do in this industry. Yeah. A lot. Moving forward, Samini will be son. No fan will be son there. Onye landlord Kabute, Mr. Sakodi, Obeyenyuma. Also no. Lie. Oh, sit da. Osa brenti ni timi elzana papa. Efrena ombande ombochina. Now it brings me to the main questioner Obemitrim when he made this tweet. When artists are calling their fellow artists for collaborations in a featuring, sir, Oyana Oye Abaze, like, is it based on there? Me pede me some of the tweets na makan asama okay oye samini okay. But then question I me pede me bisa as I'm coming to read it. Nanka region more question so home exam. Question I me pede me bisa ye. Are these artists contacted as friends? There ebi aba me ya artist, Edem a artist, and because we are friends, no. Na ma frodo Edem beye yi wo me munumi domam. And there I would have to go through the proper channel officially. Na me hu de eyi oyejuma na yere. Before I Edem ebe ya no amam no quick one. I'll read just about maybe 2 of the slides. Moon reading nyina. This is the first reply. Samin is not sure I will need a verse from Sak, but if he ever does need one, I'm not interested, and that's fact. He knows this himself. Or yeah, I low sometimes, and I don't play that. Yes or no be problem for him. So it go slow you and your project go dull. He did it to me on Burning EP. I did love rocks for free under 24 hours. What you talking about? Lol. He's just a low when it comes to returning favors. That's all. Unlike him, I do my hooks and verses and I don't need features to blow. Like I die. Then he tagged Sarkodie. You know what time it is. We shoot direct. Inti, you know, would you say that say ebia if ebi okono as Sak be my paddy, I've done it for him, so he will do it for me. So let me ask him. Another okono on a professional nkono be better on a professional grounds. Professionally, I'm approaching you. Even though you Edem, I know you, but this is the channel I have to go through before I get a collaboration or a featuring from you. How is the right way for it to be done?
I mean, I wouldn't say there is a certain right way, because every industry we are, you are able to build relationships. You are able to build relationships to the extent that you become as part of more working colleagues. You can even become family. And when you become family, some of the reason or the benefit of your family is that you can cut away long processes, bureaucracy. You have to see management this. I mean, it's because of a certain relationship be a marvel for some time. I know a mammo opportunity for you to reach out directly to each other, especially when both of you are not in any record label. What you say? And it's our relationship, no, I'm sure that it has been there for some time, because when it's I could reach out to him directly for them to do love work.
Okay.
And quickly, I send him man no ye.
No ye.
And another song, see, he was abroad. I send him man 24 and oh yeah. So it means there is that relationship there. So if we've created that relationship where which may reach out to me and I respond to you immediately, definitely, Miss Me here, I would want to use that channel. What's I say? Sana kobaye. And unfortunately, no, I'm say, Sana wish no, ain't me ambe. And ona ama samini buefu kakwa. And uche sa kodia. I mean, there was an interview. I was in the studio, Xylophone FM, and sa kodia kase. I
actually have a video. I'm a pedamo.
Okay, so I'm a friend. At times, I'm no problem because of siding, because and you be no to me pick the calls. Inti or a surprise class at Edem Mensah-Tsotorme person as a friend now one for.
This Merba Munchawano, but I have a video where it's an excerpt from Andy Dusty no show. Wama Yensheni Yente Numansam we are able to do shortly.
It says matters of the heart. Samini pours out. Yvette Sakwa is okay. It seems more than 7 musicians feel Sak know they return favor. Edem, EL, Freddie Mayway, Yemi Alede Kwakese, Sharifa Gunu, GH, and now Samini. What runs through their disappointment is the fact that after agreeing to be on the project with them, he later refuses to return their calls and messages. He ignores them. I think in current digital climates, the success camp needs to be worried and proactive about reputation and perception management of the brand Sarkodie and better reach to these aggrieved colleagues for them to even do a damage control on their behalf to clear some of these things online. They may think it will die naturally when they come up, but what they forget is their performance history, which makes people dig into the past when there is new issues to make their case, like I have done. This means issues never die naturally, especially when not dealt properly. In this regard, anytime an issue pops up, try and solve it to its logical conclusion, else the day something comes up, it will be used as reference against you. Organizations and individuals should take serious perception management if they really care about their public image. Thanks. All right, so that's Edem Mensah-Tsotorme of Ghanaian Times. Quite a lengthy message,
but there was a lot to pick from it. I think he has a point. Yes, I picked a lot from the angle he's coming from. It's true. As much as you think something might not be true, so you think it will die, of which it does. But there are certain people that keep that in them because they never had clarification to it. So yes, makes sense.
Welcome back. You know what? Na essay Sarkodie kade na maami mpo frɛ na onyan. Nti sɛ awo wo maami frɛ wo no onyawa. Na sɛ emi so makada ma so mpo no all the time na maami frɛ mpo onyam nti frɛ mama nkasa wo ho a. So no obi atin ni baby o.
But ejuma no akoye sɛ enye ankona mejuma. Say he has reached out to Samini for a song before. And they did it. It came out beautifully. It should tell you that, and especially coming from
indirectly, Sarkodie already why person
coming from a side that say Sarkodie or a rapper, and you need people to give you hooks. I don't know how many kinds. Or no, to me, two hook.
On two hooks now.
Yes. And you know, here on say the album no. And no more in Kofo a Philippi countryside. Who sang the hook? Countryside. If you there, they go see me, yo. Hey, Black Sheriff. Who? And you know about Timwa. Kai Sarkodie raps no, but countryside.
No
hook no, and okay. Which means that you need people. So when other people also need you, you need to make yourself available. But they are me. They are concerned. They are me who say Sarkodie. Ontimi nka debi ka ye ne den nti eba ne sa debi ka ne ye ne den no na aksan akọdane problem ama no oye unse obi wo ha ofili se obi hia ne mboa ba ontimi mboa no but onku kwan no be fa so aka se mi ntimi mboa
if there were tangible reasons why, yes. Because I don't think that after Samini or Sarkodie no. After that, there was any problem between them.
No.
It's a problem being you. So if there is no tangible reason, na sankasa mo ho, not that one kasa na empede be. But then, if there is a tangible reason, na epede me ya azamo, na these reasons are very tangible. Na meka chudo, ebi a day into the moon to menye. Na mom ne yem fan shada me time bia. Isn't that the right way to do it?
Yeah, especially. Beginning, what share in your mobile on ya or quickly or yeah. Woman is saying, or can't say Munyan, woman is saying 3 beats. And I woo, and you know, yes, I mean, who choose beats are Munyusu. Because you feel that I don't know how big to me a deliver. I say, fine. I feel they will blue taken.
My final question then, before we go, my time ask.
Funny thing to say, Samini, as I invite you to me, listening. And you know 1 year no. Who say inviting to e place? And now you know kwa blue take na invitation. On your red take kwan ko de.
So I want a yes or a no. Would you say the Sarkodie or a person nkuminya?
That's the wrong public image I want him to clear. I mean, this is an opportunity for him to erase that perception because a lot of people have that and that. He's an opportunist. He jumps onto people. He doesn't return favors. I mean, I hear one too many.
But about do you believe he's an opportunist? I want your opinion. Is he an opportunist?
I'm beginning to feel that way because
He's
of,
an opportunist.
I mean, Kofona, Omunya, sir. But I wouldn't say he's an opportunist, especially when I've not had the opportunity to know what actually went into all of this.
But you
situation.
feel he's an opportunist.
No, I feel
birthday boy.
I feel he can work on it better.
He can work on it better. Yeah. Thank you.
And turn around that perception.
Thank you. Sarkodie can work around it better and turn around that perception. Today I had a birthday boy in the studio. I'm going to be the birthday too much and Abetsna from his party. No Abetsna, me sure you do. Nyami insure papa panon kodara onto wonkum. We had Edem Mensah-Tsotorme. We didn't move on me, bro.
Body habits me.
Tsotorme. Right. Is it right? Tsotorme. Okay. Not sure my abona brofu. On your she wabo Tsotorme. Edem Mensah-Tsotorme. Happy birthday to you, darling. Our esham yedawasipi. Nyame yaduma ochina yebesansu yeshia. Aha or e chat show mizin the only guy in the industry. Social media handles I will share de Baba Khan. Send a message at Mejodo. Have a good night.